Broc, how's your mindset, the team's mindset here moving forward here, trying to get back in the win column at Nebraska this week?
The mindset is just to win, we put that last game behind us. It wasn't our best performance, offensively. But as a team, we're trying to come back out, forget that loss, and just bounce back, get another win under our belt.
What can you guys do just to spark the offense, you think?
I think we're doing all the right things. I think it's just about finishing. When we get in that score zone area, we just have to put the ball in. We did a great job a few weeks back against Iowa. Just every time we get in the red zone, just scoring the ball. So I think this week during practice, every time we get into the red zone, our thing is going to be putting the ball in. Like just making that emphasis. Like every time we get 20 and in, we need to score. Even in practice, just to make it a habit.
Are certain types of defenses causing you guys problems?
No. I wouldn't say that. I think we don't have a hard time moving the ball at all. I think it's just literally like when we get 20 in, we have to score. I think, and that's a habit, like I said before, that we need to build up. It's just a good habit.
When teams are taking David away, like Wisconsin did, what should happen with you and Milton and some other guys? Is that your time to kind of step up and take some of the pressure off?
Definitely. Me, Milton, Anthrop, Sheffield, all the receivers. We definitely have to take some of the pressure off David. I think we got to do a better job of executing as receivers. I think we did a good job, but we could have did better. There were a few things I know from me personally that I watched what I did that I could have did better on a few plays. I could have executed better, ran better routes. Stuff like that.
Are you happy with how you've developed since coming here from Marshall?
Oh, definitely. I've learned a lot from David, Coach Shep. A lot of the guys have, because there's a lot of things about the Big Ten. The defenses, they bring a lot more combo coverages. They do a lot with the safeties. They bring them down, push them back. Sometimes they'll blitz them all. So I've learned a lot. I'm happy with the way I've developed so far.
Is that the biggest adjustment that you've had to make, just on maybe some of the things that are thrown at you defensively that you might not have seen at Marshall?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot more, like I said, combo coverage, defenses, rolling safeties, not bringing safeties, buzzing out the DNs. It's a lot more. It's little things though you got to pay attention to. So, but like I said, David, Coach Shep, all the receivers, Milton, they've been a big help to me, in that aspect.
You've known David for a long time. Just the game that he had at Iowa. Just kind of what was your impressions of what happened that day?
Actually, so in film, I got yelled at because I was being too much of a fan. I was there was a play in the game where I stopped and just stared and watched, because it's exciting, man. Like I'm a fan of the game more than anything. So like just to get to watch him go out there and me actually get to be on his team and not the opposing team in high school and watch him run up our sideline, score for 70 yards. It was truly amazing to see. He is a tremendous player.
When you say you got scolded, was it half-heartedly scolding, or was it like actually being scolded?
Oh no, definitely half-heartedly. Cause he was like, Coach was laughing when he said, he was like, Broc, you gotta get in the play. I was like, I'm sorry, I love watching him play.
What makes him so special?
I think his IQ goes very, very underlooked. He is a very smart receiver. He of course he has great hands, great route running, but him knowing what to do when DBs do certain things separates him. I think like when DBs play heavy inside, he knows to attack and then slip outside, push it to a certain depth, and then break it off fast. Like that, you can coach those things, but to actually put it in the game time after time after time, not just a one-time thing. He does it consistently, and it shows on the field. Like whatever you do to him, if you leave him on an island one-on-one, like he knows how to beat it. Like it's and like I said, it's consistent. It's not just a one-time thing, Like it was like I said with me, like the last game, like there were some times where I was consistent, and there were times where I wasn't consistent. The thing that makes him so good, he's just so consistent, and he has such a high level IQ when he steps on the field.